Lies of P has been given an update on the upcoming DLC for the base game's 1-year anniversary. It's pretty good news for those desperate for more P. The DLC expansion was announced last November along with a sequel and 2 stills to tease the DLC and a director's letter from Ji-won Choi, but news has been sparse since then. Fans had noticed a mention of the DLC in NeoWiz's pipeline section of their last year Q4 and this year Q1 earnings reports, predicting a release in the second half of 2024 for investors. However, the Q2 report, released in August, removed the mention, and the pipeline focused only on Q3. This, combined with the lack of announcements, and us being in the second half of 2024 already, put in doubt a 2024 release. The DLC was still on the way, however, as far as we knew, despite the lack of news, and today we received further confirmation. A new OST for the DLC was released, which is playing in the background. I'll link it in the description if you want to listen to it without me yapping over it. We also got another letter from game director Ji-won Choi. I'll link to that as well if you want to read it yourself, but the TLDR of it is, the DLC and sequel are still coming and actively being worked on. The last and most interesting thing we received was a new piece of artwork teasing the DLC. He is walking through what appears to be a fishing village towards a lighthouse. My favorite part is there appears to be snow on the ground. This is further evidence that the snowy environment from the first trailer is finally making a comeback in the DLC. More speculatively, the area looks to be another part of the greater Krat area. Krat was originally a fishing village, and I think we're getting into some of that. Another thing I've noticed, like the other 2 stills, we can't see Jiminy on the protagonist's waist. Is he missing? Is this before P got Jiminy? Or was this just an artistic choice? I'd love to hear your theories about the new artwork, so please share in the comments what you think. Now on to the things that we didn't get. A concrete release date. So no release date yet, other than the second half of 2024 window from the previous earnings reports. With no trailer yet, and the Q2 earnings report removing mention of the DLC, and the vibe I got from the letter is that the DLC is still being worked on, I'm thinking we'll see the DLC in 2025. I'd love to be proven wrong, but the end of the year is coming up quickly, so I don't think we get it in 2024. But I'm okay with that. But what do you think? Let them cook, or do you need more P now?